All right. Hello
Hello, hello.
to the Pure Hustle podcast. I am Mike, and with me as always is Orlando. How's it going, Orlando?
Podcast. I'm sorry, I should not have laughed at that, but that was funny.
I was watching those guys right before I came on. I hadn't seen them in a while. The one guy, I don't know which one's Mike and which one's Orlando, but I'm going to say
I
Mike is the bigger bearded one that lives in like Texas, and then Orlando would be the other guy, the bald, the one. Well, they both have their head shaved. But
I don't know if I have ever watched that show.
oh,
So
really? They're
nope.
the OGs. If you actually want to listen to a podcast about reselling, those are the guys.
Yeah,
What's up?
I think Corey watches them. Hi, Janet
I see
and
we got
Josh.
Josh and Janet.
Changing his name.
Yeah. If you guys got anything you want to talk about, hit us up. As it was last week, we'll just be trying to carry the weight of it, the two of us, unless Leroy shows up for a little bit, and we'll see what he's eating. So
We'll see if Leroy shows up.
Yeah.
He said he was going to be here. If he's not here on time, he'll be here at 7:25. So we got to watch for 7:25.
So what have you been up to? What have you been doing this week?
Nothing. No, we went and we do our normal thing on Monday. Tuesday, I listed a whole lot. Wednesday, we listed a little bit, and then we went to the grandkids for supper. Not for Corey's birthday, just our family supper, even though it was the day after Corey's birthday. And then I just sat out here and listed all day today.
Yeah, just trying to get everything. I think we're just trying to get everything we can to get everything up as much as we can for fourth quarter. And
yeah,
I don't even. There's no way we could possibly do it. I don't think. One thing we are going to do is we're gonna get Isaac to help us. So we're gonna hire him in at least temporarily and see if we can't maybe triple our output a little bit. We'll see what happens. But
how many things do you have in your store?
I think about 3,500.
But you have multi-quantity though.
Yeah, well, that's just 3,500 items, and then we have a bunch of multi-quantity items within that. 3,580.
Oh, gotcha. But, so I get it.
But a lot of that is older stuff, and which is kind of funny because I keep threatening to I'm just going to go through and just get rid of all the junk. I've already lowered the price on it so far. If it hasn't sold by now, it's probably not going to sell.
Yeah.
Like I was telling those guys the other day, it's even though every time I do that, I walked through the other day, and everything on our top shelves is the old stuff. And I'm like, I'm just gonna unbox all of that, and I'm either gonna take it to the Salvation Army, or give it away, or give it to the kids at church in their little prize box, or I'm gonna put it on make lots of similar stuff and put it on the dollar auction. And then every time I do that, every time I threaten to do something, yeah, we sold 3 things off of that shelf. I've shipped 3 things off of those top shelves this week. Well, so
we said that too. So if you notice behind me, we took some of our stuff down that used to be up there and did them in lots. But the one thing Corey and I kept saying we were going to take down and sell with a lot of other glasses are those stupid Flintstone. I think they're Flintstone glasses, either Flintstone or Batman. And then out of the blue, I sent out an offer for $6.99, and somebody came in and bought them. So
yeah. That's kind of interesting. We've actually been selling a lot of stuff off of there. When I say a lot of stuff, if there's, I don't know how many things will be on those top shelves, 150 things, maybe 200 things. But it's we've probably sold 20 of them in the last month and a half. What's this dance for? Did you just sell something?
Well, I didn't know, but I have access to the Plains Profit email, so I get to see when tickets sell.
Oh, nice.
So we just sold some more tickets for it. So Shout out to everybody if you're in here. I don't even know how many people are in here.
I don't either. I have no idea.
I got to pull up my tube of you so I can see. Usually I have it up, but I'm also trying to watch another thing too. But we got 5 people in here. If you are interested in going to Plains Profit tickets are available at plainsprofit.com for anybody interested. We've sold, I think, 5 or 6 tickets already, and there's only 40 available.
Now that I know we can drive that far.
Come on, Brad, you and Tanya.
Leroy says, I am
one.
You going? He's going? Is that true? You going, Leroy?
I have not seen Leroy's ticket come through.
Not sure what he's talking about.
Did you see? So for anybody that doesn't know that's in here, it's the 7 people that are in here. We're doing it with Resell Rabbit and his wife because he just got married a couple weeks ago. And
Congrats,
so his wife,
sir.
Christiana. And did you see his video?
I haven't seen any of his videos.
He did a little video just announcing Plains Profit tickets, whatever. He started out in a freaking freezer, like a full-on freezer, dressed up in a coat, like, oh my gosh, we're in Nebraska and it's cold. So yeah, it was pretty interesting.
So what's the weather like during Plains to Profit? Is it still pretty chilly or?
Last year it was warm, like to the point where, where we had you didn't wear sweatshirts or you'd roast your butt off. And that's in March. And the last 2 years it's been really good. The first year it rained some. I think it was the first year that it rained some. Either the first or the second year it rained. Not on the day we were leaving. So it's like that's the day after we do the. Yeah, I agree with Josh. It's very windy. So I don't know, it's fun. It's fun. Josh and Tara are going. You guys could all ride up here together.
Probably, yeah. Probably what I'll try to do is if we wind up going, I will try to find some big lot of Playmobil to buy either on the way there or on the way back. So make it a twofer.
That'll work. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it this year. So I've seen a lot of names that have bought tickets that have been there either the first and second year or just last year. So I'm excited if new people come too, because I like to meet new people. So
what about the Facebook? Have you seen like an influx on your Facebook group since you guys kind of opened up the invite?
I'm a horrible person. Corey does it. So I can't tell you. I know he has. I know we were at like less than 500 and now we're, I want to say almost 550 since he started doing all his videos and stuff. So
yeah. You know what's funny is like when we started or doing like church stuff, like I was always on the cutting edge of everything that happened. I was probably in the first batch of people on Facebook and just there was a thing called Zanga. You probably never even heard of Zanga. It was like after MySpace. It was after MySpace, but before Facebook, and it's just
I had MySpace.
Yeah.
But I've never heard of Zanga. But that might have been too because MySpace that was after I was out of the military. So yeah, I've never heard of Zanga. Anybody else heard of Zanga?
I tried to be an early adopter of all that crap, and like we were pretty early in on doing like church online stuff and all of that. And I've almost reached the point where it's like I just don't even care about any of that stuff anymore. I can't. It's just too mind numbing to try to keep up with it. People who just stay up on all of that stuff, I have no idea how they do it.
So you're not on Lemonade and TikTok and
I have TikTok. But I don't like. I never open it. I've opened it maybe 3 times since I've had it.
Really?
Yeah, that's it. I'm just not. I like YouTube. I already have YouTube, and I do YouTube Shorts and stuff like that. But there's just so much crap out there to keep up with.
See, and we watch, like, I've been going back and I'm watching a few of the previous seasons of NCIS, which is on Netflix. But a majority of the time when I'm listening to stuff, it's off YouTube. Like they have the first 48 hours or whatever, 48 hours. is on YouTube as well. So I don't have to go out and find anything else. I just go on there and watch it.
Yeah.
So
I've been watching old episodes of X-Files.
Dude, look at this. Then if you like X-Files.
Corey sent me some stuff, some cards.
Oh, I know. So I had to tell you, I found another person that he's worth like $150.
Oh yeah, that's one of Palpatine's henchmen. I can't think of his name.
It's the Dignitary.
Yeah.
Yeah. I found him in my stuff as I was going through the loose figures that we had, but check this out.
That's cool. What is that? Oh, okay. All right, I got you.
It is the X-Files smoking alien. It's worth like $100 and some bucks.
Sweet. Yeah, so like I picked up when Tanya and I got married was like right around the time that X-Files came out. So
I watched all of them.
That was like appointment television, and then we'd moved somewhere where we had no access to cable or anything, and all we did was like rent movies. We'd go to Blockbuster on Friday night and we'd either rent like series to watch or rent movies, and that was basically the only way we had television. And so like by the time I got back to X-Files, Mulder wasn't even on there anymore.
Scully? Yeah,
it was Agent Doggett, and I can't remember the other chick's name.
Oh yeah. See, I haven't watched them in forever. I tried, but some of those episodes are like that's like going back to like the original Quantum Leap and trying to watch those. They're so low budget that you can't watch it.
Yeah.
Corey started watching the new Quantum Leap.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I haven't watched it.
Television's come a long way, but they've made effects are so much cheaper to make. I mean, dadgum, people are making stuff on their phones now that looks, comparable to stuff you would see big budget stuff. It's crazy how far things came like that. But I love weird shows like that. Probably my all-time favorite weird show is, and I won't even call it weird, but sci-fi is Lost. I loved Lost.
My daughter went through not long ago and watched Lost. We have watched it twice. And that show just disappoints me in the end. And I know it's going to happen, but...
What about it disappoints you? Out of curiosity.
Just how it ends. I don't want to ruin it for anybody who hasn't watched Lost.
If you haven't watched Lost by now...
Okay, has anybody in the chat not watched Lost?
Or plans to. If you plan to watch it.
If you plan to watch it, don't listen. But the fact that it was all fake. Like, none of it was real.
That's not true. That's not true. It's not true. That's what people thought when they saw the ending, but that's not what it all happened.
In somebody's dream.
No, it wasn't a dream. It was actually happened. It actually happened. See, that's why I think people don't like the ending of Lost, but they miss the point that wasn't, it all happened, but they all met up in the afterlife after that. That's what that other thing was the afterlife.
Okay.
But all that other stuff happened because Jack's dad tells Jack, like, he's like, we're all dead. And his dad says, yes. He said, some died before you, some died long after you, but you all found this place together. So it all happened. It wasn't fake.
Okay, so
well, technically,
welcome
it was a television show, so it was all fake. But anyway.
Yeah. Welcome in, Chad. And I can't remember Landshark Picker's name.
Craig. That'd be Craig.
SGC Collectibles is here.
I see.
And Jan is here.
Wolfman's in the chat.
Yep.
Yes, Leroy, Lost is a documentary of your life.
Nice. So I had a new one happen today.
Okay.
While reselling, I was looking because we've been, people talk about having, do you have international shipping on your channel or on your eBay?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
You just go through EIS, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. I sold one today. I don't remember what it was, but it went to a country I've never sold to before.
Kazakhstan?
No, Latvia.
Latvia. Okay.
Like we have all kinds of stuff go to Canada. We have kinds of stuff go to Australia. We have all kinds of stuff go to the UK, Japan. I have a map back there. I haven't updated it in a while because it's kind of buried, but yeah, I've never sold anything to Latvia. Austria, but not Latvia.
Nice.
I don't even remember what it was.
I sell actually several things a week, internationally. And of course,
So do we, but
that's what it is.
Mary, cover my yawn. But there's one person that says that every time he turns on international shipping, it shuts down his store.
I wonder why. I mean,
I don't know, because he has two. So it's John Flippin' Ain't Easy.
Flippin' Ain't Easy. Okay.
Yeah, and so he says on his one store he has international shipping set up, and he doesn't have any issues with it. On his other store, if he turns on international shipping, his sales dump, and then as soon as he shuts it back off again, then they go up. I'm like, I don't know. We've had international shipping on everything that we do.
Yeah. That'd be hard to.
I don't get it.
I mean, it'd be one of those is like, how can you have enough data to know that's not just
that it's turning on your international shipping?
Yeah. I mean, that.
I don't know. We have guaranteed at least, I would say lately, at least 1 to 2 international shipments a week.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
What countries do you block?
I don't block any. I block whatever eBay blocks. Like, I don't block any countries, but I know, like, a lot of people have issues with toys going to the UK because you have to have they don't like used toys going into the UK. And I don't know why, because there's people who've come up and they're like, well, can I buy this? And I'm like, if EIS lets you through eBay, then you can buy it. But if not, then you have to look elsewhere. I can't fix that. I don't block any countries at all.
Yeah. I've had a couple of instances where it happened again this last week. Somebody was like, they can't purchase it. Like, it won't allow them to like purchase. And they asked, could you maybe like, relist it? So I'm like, okay, I'll try whatever. So I'll relist it, send them the link, and no problem. They can.
I had to do that at least once. I don't know more than that, but for sure I had to do that once where they couldn't purchase it. They reached out to eBay. eBay said to relist it and then relist, and they were able to purchase it just fine. So I don't know. Like, what is going on?
What's up, Ping, our international mystery? It's so good to have you here. How about, let's see. Here we go. Ping. Hi, Ping.
Nice. Yeah, I don't know why. Some people have more issues with eBay than others, and I don't know why.
Do you think? Okay.
Now I got Brad thinking.
I don't want to be.
No, I'm not just talking about Chris having issues with eBay.
Yeah, I don't want to be a jerk, and I want to be empathetic if people are having issues. Do you think sometimes it's the particular
seller?
Yeah, maybe just their mindset or something. Maybe they
might be.
I mean, like, it's not one of those things. If you look for a problem, you'll find problems.
So see here, Wolfman came in and said something about when he lists knives, my eBay automatically excuses countries that cannot ship the knives to. I know I have an eBay profile set up for shipping that perfume, makeup, any like cosmetic stuff. I have it set up so that I use US ground or UPS ground US only. So it can only ship to the US. The same with knives. I only ship those US. I don't go in and I just automatically choose that shipping profile and it automatically blocks out everything but the US.
So Chad, eBay automatically excuses countries that you cannot ship knives to. See, that's interesting. Isaac had some knives up and they got taken down because of the international thing. Like they just got,
And like we purchased gosh, what was it? It was some kind of a manual that said US only. And I'm like, I'm not shipping that international. Like it said for US use only. So I made sure that I listed it and it only sold to the US only. The only thing you can't block from that is if they ship to a freight forwarder. Like you can still ship it to a freight forwarder because that's a US address, but you can't block it. So
There's one place I ship to quite often, like enough that I recognize the name, but I think it's for different people. It's a place called Shop Airlines.
yep, they ship to Japan.
Okay.
That is a primary. If you go out to their website, you can it's primarily like a eBay version for, I think it's for Japan.
Okay.
And we've shipped to there a whole lot.
Is it like a freight forwarder, or is it like or there's like a
I almost want to say it's like a third party.
okay.
Like you ship to them, somebody purchases from them, they purchase from you, or however it goes, and then they just ship it international on a flow boat.
Yeah.
So
I had somebody message me this week, and it was another seller, and they were like, they sent me a link to a listing, and there's like someone's like stolen your listing and your pictures and everything, and just listed it, and so
good for them.
It's like there's no. I don't think they were drop shipping, because actually, just out of curiosity, I went and looked at their shop, and it was a whole bunch of different things. My guess was that like they had the same book, because they had a bunch of books in their thing. They probably only had like 67, 60 something listings, but every single background was different. Like you could tell they were like different pictures from different sellers.
Oh, they were taking them from different, yeah.
Yeah, and so but the prices weren't high enough like that they would be drop shipping. So it must be like they had that book.
Maybe they're just too lazy to go get it, and they're just going to steal somebody else's photos.
It would take more work. I mean, you got to screen grab all those pics and do all that. Looks like it would be much more simple.
Just to take your own picture?
Just to take your own picture, yeah. And they all only had one picture. It's just the cover picture.
Are you sure? Leroy wants to know, are you sure that's not his house?
Yeah, that's one of the places.
So I have to say this. So did you order Ground Advantage boxes?
I did.
Okay. So it makes me giggle. So I'm in a couple of Facebook groups online, right? And I'm reading about these people who are ordering these packages that primarily sell on Poshmark. One lady went on the other day, and I don't even remember who it was, and she was like, yeah, so I talked to my local post office, and they said that these are for Poshmark only, and that if anybody other than Poshmark uses them, then they're going to start, like, not accepting the packages. I'm like, how are you telling Poshmark orders? It doesn't say Poshmark on your label. And
labels do look a little different, so.
Well, so do they if you ship from pirate ships.
Yeah,
I guess I've never sold on Poshmark, so I don't know what Poshmark labels look like.
Hold up just a second. I may have, unless I got rid of all of them, I actually had a folder of, because you have to download your labels.
Yep.
Has
anybody on here actually ordered and received them besides Chris? He's not here, so.
Yeah. Chris sent a picture of a fish.
I know. Like I don't care. But have fun, Chris.
He was proud of it. He was proud of that fish.
Josh is saying he thinks their labels do say Posh.
I think they do too. They do say.
I'll write Posh on my label.
It's like on the bottom.
It's probably down in there's like a spot where it puts like a note. I wonder if they did that.
What's up, Shane? What's going on, man? Oh, by the way, Dan was going to come on, but he already he said yes, and then when he went to write it in his calendar, he like messaged back and was like, I already had something he had planned to do. He had to film a podcast, and I think he had to do a live with somebody, or not film a podcast, but record a podcast.
We just don't rate high enough, Brad. We don't rate high enough with anybody.
Well, he had already planned it. He said yes really quick, and then he had to
Yeah,
like.
see, Tara says they do say Poshmark, but I don't ship on Posh, so I'll write Posh on there.
Let me see. I'm
I,
trying to go
I
to.
wonder about Dan sometimes. SGC Collectibles, did you watch their latest episode of their podcast? I thought Dan was going to have a heart attack or something because he was in some serious distress on that show. I only watch them because Corey watches them. So, Kara, if you have a Poshmark label, send it to me.
Yeah, I was trying to find one. I know I probably cleared that folder out not long ago. Wait, there's one other place I can look. Let me just a second. Let me look. 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 Look.
He is a Debbie Downer. Yeah, he was acting really weird. No, I don't think he's a Debbie Downer. I mean, there are people who are worse than him on how things go. So I like watching Dan.
We're talking about Dan.
Yeah, Danny in Demand. I like watching Dan.
I love Dan. He's funny. He's just naturally funny.
Like Tara, text me a picture if you have a Poshmark label. I've been trying to work with them because Tara and I, like I said, the one day, Tara and I were on the phone for like over 3 hours. And so they have their stuff in a storage unit. And so they're trying to figure out how to not go there and pick it up and bring it home. So I'm like giving them ideas on, get a solar powered generator. That'll run your label maker. Or like Corey said, do all your labels or do all your whatever stuff and then go out and run the printer off your car. Because, you can get an inverter for your printer or for your car to plug it into.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
So they have that much inventory, or they just don't have the room to put it where they're
No,
at?
they don't. They moved to a different house, so they don't have the inventory space. So
Gotcha. Yeah.
I don't know. I got to answer SGC Collectibles. I don't know if he works. I only catch pieces of it because Corey watches Dan in Demand. He's watched every podcast Dan in Demand has been on. So I don't know. That's the question for Corey. I don't even know if Corey's listening. So he hasn't commented yet. So he might be ignoring us all.
Yeah. Well, he don't have Chris here to pick on, so.
Oh, see, Josh? Then you just take your truck and plug your printer into there, and you should be good. Well, you could run an extension cord, but Tara said it's like all the way in the middle of the building. So I don't know.
There's one thing about those two. I know they'll figure out a solution.
Yep.
They are resourceful.
They are. Very much so. I love them. They're coming to Plains Profit, so I'm excited. They replaced, so we used to, when the first year we had it, we had, hold on. Oh, it does say Poshmark on it.
Yeah.
Look at that. Oh, I got to cover up the people's names so they don't see it. On the bottom.
I was trying to make it.
Don't make me big. I'm okay to be small.
You know what? You know how to do it, so there we go.
Huh. Now I'm leery on using them. Unless I like screen print Poshmark on there.
Yeah. Well,
I think you do have to buy your labels from Poshmark, right? You can't buy them on.
No, they're automatic on Poshmark.
Kind of like on whatnot.
Probably.
On Bonanza, when we used to have it, because we don't have Bonanza anymore. When we had Bonanza, you used to have to print your labels on there because if you printed them anywhere else, they charged you a fee for it.
Yeah, for years you didn't have to. For years you could bring your own shipping, and then they made that switch, and you had to start using theirs or pay an upcharge. So
I'm wondering how Bonanza's doing. Like, there are a lot of people when Bonanza went to go start charging a fee.
Yeah.
There are a lot of people who dropped Bonanza.
What's funny? Chris is in the chat. Labels are pre-made on Posh up to 5 pounds. So whenever I started with Bonanza, it was like, or whenever I got ready to end Bonanza, I cut, got rid of everything, did all that, and then like the next week I had we got us a straggler. Look at this.
Leroy. He said he had to get to a computer if it's Leroy.
There we go.
Leroy.
Leroy. Yeah, I ended my account basically, and then the next week I had a sale, and then, and I was like, why is everything? Because I turned everything off that I do.
Was it set to automatically import?
I turned all that stuff off. I finally just like I couldn't figure out anything else to do, so I just put it on vacation.
So it's permanently on vacation?
my Bonanza account's just on vacation.
Nice. What you eating, Leroy?
Utz popcorn, butter popcorn.
Never heard of it.
I had to show off. I put my brother's transformer over here.
Is it a vintage transformer?
Yeah.
What's he want for it?
It's not for sale.
Come on, everything's for sale for the right price.
And I can show you guys if you want to see it.
Sure. Check out this unique piece of Playmobil.
What the hell is it?
It's like one of those like advertising columns like you'd see like in France or Germany or somewhere like that.
Who is it, Leroy?
Oh yeah, that's the big jet. What's it called? Starfighter?
Which one? Because there's multiple jets.
Yeah, it's like a second gen though. It's like it's a big one.
Hey Brad, who's this? What's this?
That's a land speeder.
That would be a land speeder. I know that.
Did that Luke have the like the farmer's hat?
Yeah.
What do they call those things? The bucket hat?
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen that. That's interesting.
I'm in my brother's office.
Are you at your brother's house and not your mama's house?
Mm-hmm. I sleep here. I shower there. I eat there. And I walk in between all day.
How far does your brother live from your mom?
Like a quarter of a mile.
Oh, so not far.
It's like a 6-minute walk.
So you're getting your steps in.
Yeah, I love to walk. You guys don't really know this, but I love to walk. I walk a lot.
I walk back and forth between here and the scale over there.
When I left, I left here at 4:30. I took the bus downtown, walked around downtown, got back on the bus, came back.
I don't know if I've ever ridden a bus.
I don't mind. I miss home. So, oh no, they said it's you. Yes, that's what the name of the popcorn. Yes.
Oots.
Ooh, Marsha's in here.
Marsha. I'm sorry I did that.
You did it instead of me. Typically, I'm the one that does it.
Yeah.
Nothing's up. We're just chatting.
Yeah, Chris is fishing. He's on vacation. He's currently on vacation.
He's on vacation, but he's in the chat. He just can't stay away. So after Tuesday, he called Corey on either Tuesday night or Wednesday to ask him how it went.
I don't think I've even called Brad yet. I don't know. Maybe I'm a liar. Brad, have I called you since I've been away?
Not since you've been up there.
Okay.
You've been busy, so that's
Marsha. She has never heard that before, Brad.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I had a friend named Marsha up here, and she hated that. People would just do that to her every time, and when they met her and for the first time, and she just hated it. But anyway,
I know, right?
So people have been talking about shipping again. Flat rate versus calculated, and
seriously,
all of that.
Why?
Yeah. I don't know.
Well, I see. Here's my deal. We do what we do. We do a mix of flat rate versus calculated. A majority of ours are calculated, but we do have some stuff we ship flat rate. But what does it matter if somebody else wants to ship all calculated and they don't want to ship flat rate? Who cares?
Yeah. I don't know.
Kevin was talking about it one day about flat versus calculated, but
yeah, I know his argument or his reasoning, one of the ones he keeps saying is that so he don't have to put in the dimensions on everything. It's like you have to put in.
But no matter what, you have to put them in when you go in to ship it.
That's what I'm saying. At some point, you've got to put it in somewhere, whether it's on eBay or Pirate Ship or whatever you use.
Let's get into this conversation then, since we're talking about shipping. Okay.
All right.
So when you ship, we put in an estimate because we don't box everything up before we do it. We put in an estimated weight and dimension.
Mm-hmm.
Do you weigh and measure everything before you ship it?
Yes.
So when you get ready to ship, so what we do when we get ready to ship is I go through and I grab all my packages because we do bulk labels. I can't stand doing the whole one label here, one label there, one label here, one label there. So we do bulk shipping. And I go through and I do all my dimensions and my weight, and then we print the labels and go back and put them on it. But there are a lot of people who put in those estimated weights and they're like,
Mm-mm.
and they just ship it based on that.
No. See, so our process is there's our photo booth. Right beside it
It's a scale.
Is the scale. And so it like goes straight from there to the scale. And all of our boxes are also right there. And we know most of the estimated weights, but if it's a question, we know which box it's going to go in when it ships. Just lay it on the scale, measure it, and you've got it. So my bulk shipping already has all my sizes and weights in them. I have to adjust so one of the things that we do is like if it's a 4-ounce item, we go ahead and put it at 8 ounces. So we're making a little bit of money on shipping there.
Oh, speaking of that, I got accused of that the other day.
Oh, did you?
I did.
Accused?
I had somebody want to buy a tractor from me, a little itty bitty mini tractor, right?
Yeah.
The smallest box I can ship through USPS is my 4x4x4. And we up that because it's not really 4x4x4. We up it to 5x5x5.
Because that's what it is, according to the post office.
Sometimes they're actually 4x4x4. It depends on where you get them from. But I sent an offer to somebody on this $19.99 thing at $16.99. Like that's, I don't know what that calculates up to, but it's more than 10% off. And the lady messages, she countered me at like $12 or $13. I'm like, I'm not taking $12 or $13 on this. So I countered again at $16.99. Come back and she's like, you should take a look at your competitor because they actually sent me a competitive counter offer. And you just want to make money off of shipping. I'm like, I flat out sent her a message saying, I ship in the smallest box I can. I use calculated and I picked the lowest weight that I could possibly pick and know that it would ship at that. So I didn't tell her suck it, but I wanted to say suck it.
That's the other thing too. I do not understand people like that. Why not just buy it from the other person? And why?
Right? Why send me a message? Just decline the offer and go buy it elsewhere.
Yeah, it's like I do not understand that kind of thinking. I have never messaged somebody and told them anything like that. It's like I'm going to buy one or the other, and I'll pick one and I'll buy it. I can't imagine like spending part of my day messaging somebody else.
Saying, your price really sucks and you should lower your shipping. Like, really? Really?
Yeah. I just don't get it. I
just usually when they'll send something to me like that, the ones that boggle my mind are the ones that I listed at this price, they listed at this price, and they message me and say, can you match this price? Well, one, no, because I don't know the condition of their crap and I'm not going to go research it. So can you match this price? And I'm like, unfortunately at this time, I'm not able to match that price, but good luck on buying the other one. It's kind of a roundabout snide way to say screw you, but I don't know. I don't know. But somebody asked if the shipping, does it work out in the end? For some people it might. For us here in the central US, I don't think it was Sandy Ready Steady Sells. That's it for a second.
Let me get back to. Do you think
shipping works out about the same no matter how you do it? It may and it may not.
Yeah.
But for us, we do calculated because we're in the central US. So it doesn't matter if I ship to California, if I ship to Oregon, if I ship to New York, or I ship to Florida, it's all roughly the same. Whereas, people who are like Kevin, who lives over in Virginia, and if he wants to sell something to California, he has to be competitive. So he may eat shipping, but he makes up money on shipping when he ships local to him. But how much does he ship local compared to across the country?
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. I kept track of it for like an entire year. I had a spreadsheet and I put in what customers paid versus what it cost me. And over the course of a year, I made $900 and something on it, just the way that we were doing it.
So Corey did that too one time. He went through and calculated up, passing along because some other people are saying they pass along part of the discount. We pass along part of our discount too. We pass along 5% of our discount. Because Corey did it at 20% and he went through and calculated it, and we were losing money because not only do you have to worry about, the shipping, but you also pay fees on that shipping.
Yeah.
So if you pass along your entire discount to the customer, you're losing money because you're paying fees on top of that shipping. Whereas, if you let it do its thing, part of that extra shipping that you make covers the fee that eBay charges you.
Yeah.
So Corey looked at it and he said we'd have lost like a couple $1,000s worth of money if we passed along our fee every year to every customer.
Yeah. So my goal is never to make money on shipping, but also I don't want to lose any money on it. So there's that. But yeah, when you talk about that $900, that was eat up with fees. So it's like I didn't really make anything, but if you just looked at the raw numbers, you would have thought, well, I made $900. And the only thing that we really make like money on is things that, like, let's say it was 1 pound, right? Or you estimated it at 1 pound, but actually shipped at 15 ounces. Well, there's a little bit of a rate difference there. Or if we estimated it at 15 and it shipped at 12.
Well, see, and here's the other thing too, is we just sold that original AT-AT from like the 90s or whatever it was that we had that Corey reprinted the shroud for. And it calculated up $100 in shipping to ship that.
Dang.
That's what eBay calculated. But I may have overestimated my box size and whatever, because I just measure it and then I add like an inch or two to either side of it. So I went in because I felt bad because it only cost us like $40 some to ship. So I went back and I refunded him like $50. If it's a gigantic amount that it made off of them, we typically go in and refund it. Even though they don't ask for it and they knew what shipping was up front when they bought it, I will go in and refund.
Yeah.
Just because I feel bad.
So Upstate Picker says, what box sizes do you all stock regularly? I stock from Supply Hut, like 6x4x4.
Why do you buy them from Supply Hut?
Well, because they're cheap. They're really cheap.
Have you looked at Zorro?
I have, and they're a little bit cheaper through. Here's what's interesting.
I refuse to buy from Supply Hut, so
I don't like it either. We buy them 200 at a time because they're actually cheaper buying them 200 at a time than they are 100 or anything over 200. And
really?
Yeah, and they're cheaper than, for some reason, it's like you would think like, oh, if I buy 1,000, I'm gonna get them even cheaper.
Usually, you would think you would.
You would,
okay.
But 200 is like the optimized. So,
what boxes do you carry?
The 6x4x4. I always get with my coupon with eBay. I get those 8x6x4 boxes. I get like 100 of those every quarter. I have it really measures almost like 13-10-7, but it's like a 12-9-6 box from Zorro. I use a ton of those. Those are the three I use more than anything. Yeah. And then I keep from Walmart, they have those 17x11.
We use the crap out of those.
Yeah. And then
go ahead.
Yeah. And then they got the red ones that are like 19 by something. I think they've changed the size on them.
22.
And then I keep a supply of 16 12/8 on hand, and they're
now
good.
What are you eating, Leroy?
Oh, and I keep 2 different sizes of golf club boxes too.
Is that goulash?
No, it's pasta with meat sauce. I don't know what you call it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I'm
so
gonna go ahead. I'm listening.
we stock a whole bunch of boxes. We do stock all 3 of the Walmart size boxes, so the medium, the small, medium, and large. And then we stock 8x6x4s, 4x4x4s, 10-10-10, 10-10-6, 12-6-6, 999, 995, or 994, 996. We stock everything. Like we got a whole thing of boxes over there. Like I could take my laptop over there and show y'all. And we got bigger boxes, but never fail. The boxes are not big enough for Corey, ever.
There's there's those boxes, and then over on those shelves are boxes, and on those shelves are boxes.
Okay, ready? There's one. There's all my rest of them. I have 2 shelves over here, and then I have some shelves up here, and then I have my big Walmart boxes are up.
I use whatever Amazon box I can use that my landlord gives me, and then I have a.
Go ahead.
Then I have a drop shipper that drop ships me envelopes. So I have the padded envelopes.
Bradley?
Yeah. I honestly use 90% padded flat rate envelopes. I mean padded envelopes. That's what 90% is what
I do stock padded envelopes. I use a lot of the, what are they, 9-7-9-7?
I need to get those, but I've been using Brad's, which are 14-10 threes.
Yeah.
Can I add on to the last conversation before I went to go cook my food?
What's the last conversation we were having? About flat rate?
No, about
pardon me.
It was about shoot. I just had it in my head and I forgot.
Well, when you remember,
Okay.
tell us what you can just tell us what you said because we'd remember once you start talking about it.
I knew what it was before when I was about to interrupt you, and then I forgot during interrupting. It was it was talking about shipping, I believe. Dang it.
Was it the Poshmark thing?
No. It wasn't the box sizes. It was. Dang it. I don't know.
Flat rate calculated. Ping always adds $1. She's got the shipping and handling thing. I always thought that's not a bad way to do it. I think it's a good way.
A buddy of mine, 2 of my friends, they sell a lot of stuff. They sell like $200,000 worth of stuff a year. And they do very well. And they do free shipping. But I talked to my buddy, and I've been doing it as long as him. But I said, listen, Darren, I said, honestly, I can't do free shipping because I give too many offers. So I just can't, because I thought about it and I'm like, I just can't do it. He goes, listen, Leroy. He goes, I looked in your store. Your stuff is priced really good. He goes, do what you're doing. You're selling a lot of stuff a month. He goes, do what you're doing. Don't try to be like I am.
That's right.
He goes, because I don't give offers. And you give offers.
See, and that's part of it. That's what I try to explain. We tell people what we do because maybe you can take a snippet of it and add it to your business. But I don't say what Brad does or what Leroy does, that it's wrong because everybody has to do what they have to do to make their business work. Yeah. We can't all do the same thing because it doesn't work for everybody. Mm-hmm. Like I'm here in central US, so calculated works for me because it evens out pretty much no matter what. But calculated might not work for Brad because he's shipping from Tennessee clear across country. So it all depends. Whatever works for you is what you do. Don't base it off of what somebody else does.
I try not to even do calculated. Like I just said to you guys, 90% of my stuff is 13 by 13 by 10 by 4.
So if you don't calculate it, what do you do?
I just put, I'll be like 7.95,
So
8.95.
you do flat rate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I never lose in my shipping. I feel like flat rate, they see flat rate. I mean, they see calculated, and I feel like you do lose a lot of sales from calculated. That's my own opinion.
Yes. So that's my big thing is, like I said, Corey and I do what we do. It works for us. It might not work for everybody else. So that's my biggest thing is you can't compare yourself to another store or another reseller because what they do works for them and what you do works for you, but it might not work the other way around.
Yeah. So like the short explanation on ours, why it works for us is one, we do take offers. We do offers. And so I never have to think about shipping when offers come in. It's like I can, if I want it on the item, I can do it. The other thing is that because we do a lot of orders that are like, more than one item. Like
your multi-quantity orders.
Yeah, we do multi-quantity orders a lot. So we have like really good calculated shipping rules that actually takes into account the weight of each item and kind of subtracts like a certain amount, and it's almost dead on every time. So, if I was doing flat rate and had some kind of rule, it's going to be off no matter what I try to do with it. So, but with the calculated weight thing, it's like it gets it almost right, and it works out great for what we do. But if I was selling just a lot of one-off things, maybe I would do it different. I don't know. I get like a ton of orders from California, so
I feel like if like also like you got to sell what you're. I've had people say, "Oh, Leroy, you should buy this, you should buy that," and then I sell that stuff, and I don't enjoy doing it.
No,
and
I don't enjoy Star Wars, but I'm gonna sell the shit out of it.
No, I understand that. Like once in a while.
Take it back.
Yeah.
Don't say that.
Once in a while, but you're not gonna like after you sell this. If another one comes up, yeah, but you're not gonna like Brad sells mainly Playmobil, and that's what he enjoys, and that's what they're good at. People used to pick on me all the time. Oh, you sell tools, like that's
but you have
what
to
I'm
do.
good at.
You do, and that's part of it. For some people like me, I'm always willing to learn something new. So we'll buy random stuff, and I'm willing to learn it, like electronics, car stereo. I don't know crap about car stereos at all, but I have enough knowledge about electronics to go in and test them, and I'm willing to test them. If I got to throw it out, I throw it out. Otherwise, I list it as parts of repair or whatever. So
I feel like everybody should buy a $30 tester, spend 3 hours testing it, and then ruin 3 of the items. But that's my own personal opinion. It's my own personal opinion.
He sold those for parts of repair. That's funny. But yeah.
Why even say parts? Just put repair. You find the one. Chris, we love you. I love you, Chris. I have to pick on you because you're not here.
So I have to, there's a little bit of a side thing going on in the chat here that just makes me giggle. So my name is spelled without an H. There's no H in my name. And what my response to that is, a lot of people that have my name that have the H are Hispanic. That is like the Hispanic version of writing Teresa. Only sometimes they put an E instead of an A on the end. So when people do it, I've gotten over it because my dad has spelt my name with an H my entire life. I'm like, seriously? I'm your child. But you still spell it with an H sometimes. But everybody spells Corey's name with an E. Corey. He does not have an E in his name. So Josh is out here because Josh learned that he sent me messages where it said T-H or Corey. So he's out here.
How do you spell Leroy in Hispanic?
I don't know. Leroy? Oh, but see, Josh just corrected me because he said Mother Teresa wasn't Hispanic.
She was also a saint, so you can't spell her name same. You can't spell your name same as hers.
Yeah, I'm not a saint. I'm far from a saint. I'm a sinner. I'll beat him up in March, Tara. I'll beat him up in March.
No, I am not going to. Well, I would love to go, but the ticket, by the time I can afford it, the tickets will be sold out.
I'll tell you something in the background, Leroy, okay?
Okay.
But yeah.
I'll get a ride to Brad, and then I'll just go that way.
That's funny.
So you guys ever like see like people that work from home? So my brother and my sister-in-law work from home. So their desks, like they got the computer that slants and all the monitors. I mean,
is it the standing one?
Chris's is, yeah. Like,
oh, your brother's name is the same as Chris? Oh, I feel bad for your brother.
My brother's the coolest guy in the world.
Leroy's raising up the computer screen as he's going. Look at that. Okay, time out for a sec. I'm still here. I just got to find a charging cable.
My desk will do that too if I crank it. That's funny.
Yeah, they work from home, Brad, so they have like everything cool. Like my sister-in-law has a sitting couch, a sitting area in her office.
Yeah, look at you coming back into screen. I like it.
Slowly but surely.
You decided when you're going to come home yet?
Hopefully, I'm trying to get enough funds to get home. I'm hoping on the night.
Are you out working the street corner, Leroy?
No.
Well, you might get some money if you do that, or take some feet pics.
That's awesome, Texas Bandit. Happy birthday, Texas Bandit's mom.
He said don't go too low. No, probably squish me against the bed. See, this is my little bed. This is so nice. This room, right? It is like, so the bed's here. So it's about 10 feet wide by 8 feet. And it's like almost like a closet, but it's not. And I put my name on it. Like, this is my room. Like, so whenever I come, they got this foam mattress, and they hide it in their bedroom closet. And this is my room. And I'm like, nope, I love this room because it's not in the way, and I can stay as long as I want. Well, respectively.
What's going on? Sorry.
It's okay.
And they feed me.
This is a safe space.
Yeah.
This is so not a safe space. Hey, that's a new name that I've never seen in here. JP32. Does anybody know who that is?
John Phillips. John Phillips. He's 32 years old. He's a nice guy.
Could be a woman. You don't know.
Yeah.
Janet Phillips.
Well, good deal.
I don't know.
This is how cool I'm sorry.
How was your sales this week?
My sales were horrible.
Do you have it on to sell?
No, I'm waiting to book my ticket. As soon as I can book my ticket, I can turn my store on.
No.
You know you can turn it on and just ship late and set it at like on vacation.
Yeah, so I still got to do 15. So here's the issue. I didn't do that because I didn't know how long I was going to be here. So I thought I was 10 millimeter wrench. Yes, I like 10 millimeter.
No one has a 10 millimeter wrench, Leroy. You know that.
Yeah, that's a lie. That's a lie. So Chris did a clean up. And so what I do during the day is I go and I've been organizing his toolbox. Of course, have your brother organize your toolbox. I mean, I'm drooling.
You would drive me nuts.
Why?
Because you can't come in and reorganize stuff. I have stuff a certain way.
Hey, Brad would do that. Brad and me are the same. I know. Brad would definitely do that.
If you came to my house and you stayed and you started playing with my stuff, moving stuff around,
No, you'd be
We
thankful.
fight.
You would be thankful because I would explain to you how it was better.
Oh yeah.
Shut up, Brad.
No, I won't. I don't just go in your house and start moving your stuff around. But like Chris was like, oh, I got all this stuff and I need to move this pallet, and he works like 2 jobs, and I was like, dude, I'll take care of it. So that's why. But it's like, you want to go cut grass or you want to clean the toolbox? I'm going to clean the toolbox. Why would I go cut grass? That's stupid.
So I do have to make a comment. So Bingham Flippin' Fines. That's a new name for us. I've never seen that one before. You do not have to be known to be in here. But if you come often enough, we'll know you and we'll call you by name. So what is your name? We always ask every time.
You could just make a name up. It'll be okay.
Make a name up. Seriously.
But to be fair, you're going to be called that. So pick a good one. Nancy. Nice to have you in here, Nancy. Nancy,
I thought you were like, you just said make one up, and then you said Nancy. I'm like, did you just start calling her Nancy?
Hey, with every job I've ever been on, I do make up nicknames for everybody.
Really?
Yeah, because it's just fun.
What do you call Corey?
Oh, well, I haven't given Corey a nickname yet.
Really? You work with him every Tuesday.
Yeah, I do. Now I got to. Now I have to do that.
What do you call Leroy?
Nothing. Whatever he calls me behind the scenes to his wife. Oh, it's this beep.
Leroy is kind of my catch-all name for people, by the way. Like, it was before I even knew you, Leroy. In the house, like, if Isaac was doing something, it'd be like, listen, Leroy.
Really?
Listen, Leroy. I can't even say Linda. Listen, Leroy.
Hey, Teresa, I'm going to get myself in trouble, but you don't know what's going on in the chat.
Oh, I saw it. You're trying to make agreements with my husband, and that doesn't work.
Hey, Brad, I put you in on it.
Yeah. So I only got a short window while Tanya's gone to get everything fixed that I feel like needs to be fixed in here with her systems.
Did you see? Nancy says, hoping to find the magic impression upper thing so I can get more views and more sales. You guys have the magic wands, right? Hit the like button and hit the subscribe button, and you might get a sale.
And then go promote everything at 42%.
Do not take our advice. Do not take our advice.
Hey, so Chris did so I've long had a theory. I just haven't used it on myself. But so instead of, if you've got stuff that you're wanting to blow out and get rid of, right? Instead of running like a sale, a 30% sale, just promote it higher for a little bit and see what happens. And so put it on some kind of dynamic rate where you'll be the highest one. And so he sold a couple of things. If you're listening, Chris, let us know how many things you've sold that way. I'm experimenting on Chris.
Are you?
He's my guinea pig.
Did you tell him to do that?
Yeah.
Did he do it?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Not like on all his stuff, but on some select things that he's wanting to get rid of.
Yeah.
It's like, if you can put it on sale for 30% off, but you're still not sure people are going to see it. But if you promote it higher than everybody else's, you're for sure going to see it.
They say it's not true, though. They say that's not true.
Maybe not, but it seems to work. It's working for Chris. Y'all don't hold him down.
Bless you.
Thank you.
He's like, he called me one day and he's like, so you're saying I should promote everything at 30%? And I was like, no, don't do
Just
that.
what you want to get rid of.
I was like, no, and not even that. It's like, do a dynamic ad rate on it. Do a dynamic ad rate on it as high as you would want to put it on sale. But that way, like if somebody's promoting it at 14%, you're going to be above them. But don't promote it at a rate you wouldn't want to pay those fees.
Okay, I will tell Nancy. We're talking about, well, a couple things first. But did you see Ping G said that she listed a horse-drawn streetcar and it list easier told her it was a refrigerator?
Let's see what. A
Go
horse.
up a few. horse drawn, and it said it was a refrigerator. I proofread everything too. I do, because it cannot get. So far, it cannot get dimensions right. It can be a ½ inch, and it will tell you it's an inch. Pretty sure I know the difference between a ½ inch and an inch. But Nancy was saying something about using pay-per-click.
Before you get there, are you sure it wasn't a refrigerator, Pink? Okay, go ahead.
Was it a refrigerator, Ping? I am curious.
A horse-shaped refrigerator. Yeah,
well, Jan said maybe it was used to deliver ice, so it could have been a refrigerator.
You know, that's possible. Okay, anyway, sorry.
But the whole pay-per-click thing, unless you know enough about advertising, I would never, ever, ever recommend using pay-per-click on eBay. Unless you resell the same thing.
Yeah, and I for sure don't think I would do it on just individual, like, random items. I might do it on a store or something that had, like, that was a niche store of sorts.
Yeah.
But I don't think I'd just, if I was like selling one-offs.
It does not pay to do pay-per-click because you're never going to make your money back on it if you're selling it a one-time. Ever. And the only reason I know that is because Corey used to handle our advertising for our online business that we had. And that was like, he had that down to like a science. Because we sold the same thing. We never, like, we'd add something to it, but we always still sold that thing. So we never had to worry about that.
Oh. Or spend the next 5 years building a YouTube channel with 300,000 subscribers and then just sell to your audience.
Bradley?
It's a marketing strategy. That's all I'm saying.
I got an answer to my email.
I'm not even dissing anyone.
Okay, now I'm confused.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, no, I get it. It was something else related to Plains Profit. So.
Okay.
Yeah, I was confused. Very, very confused. But anyways, yeah, as far as advertising, I'd much rather do the dynamic rate, whatever. And I don't do my advertising. Corey handles all of that. Like even on my new Dapper and Dazzle stores, he set up the advertising on that. I don't even know if I know how. So
Jan asks, is Leroy getting ready for bed? No, that was just
that's his bed where he's sleeping.
That's just second supper. He's still got pre-bedtime snack.
No, he's still got 2 snacks before bedtime.
Yeah.
He's got to get those in there, I'm curious. He left and ran away now. Are we taking bets on whether he comes back with food or not?
Oh, he's coming back with food.
But what? A slice of cheese?
Celery and peanut butter. Why do people eat peanut butter with celery? Celery.
That's gross.
Celery's kind of disgusting on its own.
I don't eat celery by itself.
And it's not the fact that it tastes like dish soap, but the fact that it's got all the strings in it.
So Corey likes celery. He really does. So when we have wings, like buffalo wings, whatever, I don't make buffalo wings because I don't like spicy stuff like that. So I'll make Corey buffalo wings and then I'll make myself barbecue wings. He eats celery, either carrots or celery with it every time we eat it. But with ranch. Yes, it was ranch. I don't know if he's ever put peanut butter on it lately. But he eats it with peanut butter.
I'm sorry, Corey. I just feel like you ruined the buffalo wings when you put vegetables with them. You got to eat them chickens.
That's how they serve them typically. Have you ever eaten at Buffalo Wild Wings?
I have.
They serve it with it.
I ate there like last week.
I don't eat. I'm not a fan of celery.
I'm not either.
So my daughter. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say the little bit of celery that's in dressing at Thanksgiving, I'm okay with, as an enhancer, a slight enhancer. It's okay.
My mom used to make homemade stuffing, and so she used to put all of that in there, including like the stuff that comes in the bag inside of the turkey. She used to cut that up and put that in there too. But I'm a stovetop stuffing kind of gal, so we make stovetop stuffing at Thanksgiving.
Yeah, dude, there are a whole lot of celery lovers in this chat.
I know, right? Tara, I'm with Tara. I love cream cheese.
I like the cream cheese jalapeno poppers more than I like
Corey likes those,
the cheddar
and he
cheese.
gets upset when we buy some of them, and they're not the cream cheese ones. They just have the cheddar cheese inside of it. Then he gets mad. No, I don't even like cooked celery. Like if you try and serve me some kind of soup that has cooked celery in it, I'm not eating it. No.
Stovetop tastes stale, says Jan.
No.
You're not wrong, but that's
no. It has to be a certain one. Like I don't buy like the chicken or the turkey. I buy the savory herb, and that one's good. See, Marcia doesn't like celery either, so. Is that pork chop and some green beans?
So, if you've ever heard of a 7-course meal, that's what Leroy has.
Did you see somewhere earlier somebody said Leroy's reverse fasting?
Yeah. He's doing intermittent fasting in the most intense kind of way.
My favorite thing to eat with cream cheese is I like crab rangoons. Have you ever had a crab rangoon?
Yes.
I love crab rangoons, but I have found a dip that I make homemade in my crock pot. That's crab rangoon dip, and that stuff is amazing.
With real crab or the imitation crab?
No, I eat imitation crab.
Yeah.
I think I've maybe twice in my life had real crab. I don't. Ooh, see, Josh likes crab rangoon. I will have to make that for them when they come up here. Because that's yummy. So,
celery
Leroy,
seed.
you didn't tell us what you were eating. You're muted.
Ping G says she likes celery seed and coleslaw.
It's chicken and asparagus.
Okay. Thank you.
So,
Terry did grow up in Tennessee or Texas.
I got a question. What? I got a question for you, but you don't have to answer. Well, I'm live, so do you have
that's like right across Leroy's face.
Yeah, we'll get rid of
it.
What?
Do you have like a little bit of a foul mouth, like a bad foul mouth, or just once in a while there's a word?
No, I speak my mind.
She's pretty vulgar.
Because I'm here, so you'd get along with my family then.
So this is what I tell everybody. So I drop the F-bomb. I will admit it. I drop the F-bomb. I'm not a perfect mom. I'm whatever. I will drop the F-bomb.
Janet.
But I claim it's inherited.
Sorry.
I inherited the F-bomb thing because my dad used to say the F-bomb a lot too. I do watch myself a lot now because my grandkids pick it up when we're around them.
Yeah.
They have all said the F word at least once, and not because of me. What was that? What did Texas Bandit say?
Texas Bandit said my late wife kept my belly under control. Instead of cookies, she'd climb into bed to watch TV late with celery and carrots. Yeah, that's a good way to lose weight because I wouldn't want to eat either one of those things.
You don't like carrots?
I eat carrots. I like carrots fine. If it's as a snack, I'll just go without.
So I gave you guys my reverse psychology. So I told you guys I love to walk. I walk all the time. I have no choice but to walk all the time because if I didn't walk all the time, I'd be
Leroy would be 500 pounds.
Leroy has to have the metabolism of a rat. Just process that stuff.
I do. Yeah, but I mean, as Brad, you guys know it's not a secret. I do have some stomach issues lately, and now I have to eat a little less.
Do you though? Because I'm pretty sure just on here you've had 3 things.
The third course.
Like you had popcorn, you had pasta with meat sauce, and now you're eating chicken and asparagus. That's not cutting back, Leroy.
It's like a trip around the world when Leroy eats. A little bit of Italian, a little Chinese, a little Mexican.
I love being
home. At all the places.
I love being home. It's so like my family is just so cool.
Do you gain a lot of weight when you're at home?
Not much. Like I said, so you go to if you go to your house, right? You
Yeah.
walk like 50 feet, right?
Yep.
Well, I walk 3 times a day to my mother's house, which is a quarter of a mile.
Texas Bandit says the stomach on the verge of exploding. Yeah, minor tummy issue.
So Janet
So
says she's. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Leroy.
so I eat here, and then I leave here, I go to mom's, and I eat.
Leroy, I'm gonna when I get a chance and I see Mama Blood again, I'm gonna tattle.
So
I'm gonna tattle. I'm gonna tell
kids,
Sharon to tattle on you.
our kids do that. They'd eat it. They'd eat it at my mom's house, and then they'd come home and eat it. Or eat what Tanya made. Asparagus. I like asparagus.
Nope.
Janet, grilled
I
asparagus.
would much rather eat Brussels sprouts than asparagus.
You know, the great thing about asparagus, and it's not really all that great, is you can eat asparagus and then you get to smell it again when you pee.
That's why I don't eat asparagus.
Hey, Brad, my brother Chris has koi fish, and they're like 18 inches long.
Koi fish are cool, but they would never survive here in South Dakota.
Do they?
And I'm not putting a tank in my house.
What if you? So I was talking to Chris about that today. He said, "Oh yeah, Leroy." He said people have full aquariums in their basements.
So is it like one of those where the pond will freeze up and then when it thaws out, they just start swimming around again?
What he does is he has a milk crate and he has a heater on the bottom, so it freezes on the top, and he'll stop feeding them. He'll probably stop feeding them soon, and then they just go dormant, and they're not frozen. They just go down, and
they're in like semi hibernation.
Yeah, it usually stays like his pond's probably like 3 feet, so it usually stays like 1.5 feet where they can just sit there.
Wait a dadgum minute. What in the blue hell are you talking about, Josh?
Have you never had sweet carrots? Cooked carrots. They're cooked.
I've had cooked carrots, but not in brown sugar.
Oh, they're sweet. It makes them so yummy. Corey doesn't like them, but I like them. So you just take and you put a little bit of butter and brown sugar in there with them when you cook them, and they're like sweet glazed. They're like glazed carrots, but they are yummy. So yummy.
I missed what that question was about. So
tell us, Nancy.
No, I missed what that was about. So I can't answer now.
Leroy, they want to know if that's double dipping. If you eat at your brother's house and then you turn around and eat at your mama's house.
600-pound life reseller edition.
That's what Leroy's going to be on.
I've been watching this guy on YouTube, the 600-pound life guy.
One of them that was on the show. I've watched all of those episodes.
This dude that's like losing. This one's actually I think it's called My 700-Pound Life. It's this one dude, and it's his journey, and he's losing weight. So it's pretty good.
Well, speaking of that, did you know? Have you watched? There's a documentary out there about The Biggest Loser.
I haven't seen that. No,
there is one out there about The Biggest Loser and how they would starve those people and torment them to lose that weight.
I disagree.
Yeah, you're stupid. You're fat. You're ugly.
They talked about, because what was his name? It was Jillian and the other dude. I can't remember his name.
I disagree.
Bob and Jillian.
I disagree. Your body. You can eat this much food all day long, and your body you will not die. Okay, but they're used to eating triple. They're
used to eating like 6,000 calories a day.
Yeah. So they call it starving. They're not starving them. They're just making them eat stuff that they don't want to. I can lose weight. I can lose 30 pounds in a month right now if I want to. I was an athlete. I know how to do it.
Well, Corey's starving me lately, so I'm gonna lose weight.
What the heck's that about?
Away my snack.
What the heck's that about? Do you do it for your health or just be mean?
What are you talking about?
You. Corey's withholding.
He doesn't want the snacks because when the snacks are in the house, then he feels obligated to eat them.
He's not wrong.
And he doesn't want to eat them. So I have not been buying snacks lately.
I've been trying to get Tanya to like clear everything out of the fridge that we shouldn't eat.
We've been doing pretty good. Like other than tonight, we're gonna have like Tombstone pizza because that's what I do on Thursday nights because I don't have time to cook. But typically lately, we've been trying to eat like chicken, pork, steak with a vegetable, and that's what we've been eating to cut back on the carbs.
I like what that lady said about she brings vegetables to the bed for a snack. See, I just want to eat. So you can give me.
Do you eat because you're bored or because you're hungry?
Because I'm bored. Or depressed. Or depressed.
Yep.
Or depressed. And I'm very depressed. So
speed works good for reselling too, Marcia.
They actually did talk about that they had one lady that almost died because they were giving her this stuff and she passed out. Tara says we should do a Biggest Loser contest. I'm sorry, but I'm not getting on a scale in front of all of my friends.
I don't really want to do that, but we should do that. That would be the most.
I'll crush you guys. I'll crush you. Do it for money.
Corey I went through a whole bunch of my cookbooks that I had because, for his other thing. And so I brought him up a bunch of cookbooks and I took some of them out of there because when I used to work at my corporate job, we did a thing called the Biggest Loser every year around Thanksgiving time. Or like I think it was between Thanksgiving and Christmas, or it was after Christmas. I don't remember. But, and so we made cookbooks. Everybody submitted a good recipe, a healthy recipe. And so I have these Biggest Loser cookbooks, but I threw them away. So we can add money to the pot and do it by percentage. I'm totally down if y'all are. Oh my God, Tara. We can't do that going into the holiday season though.
So if we did it on the honor system, Teresa.
Yep.
Where you don't actually have to show your weight and how much you lost, would you be in on it? That means you got to trust the people you're in competition with.
Right. I trust you, Brad.
Competition with.
Cooperation. I don't know if I trust Leroy. Did you see him flip his head so fast? Corey, would you be in for it?
Leroy would have to walk 24 hours a day.
Okay, so here's the thing. Somebody said something about the keto diet.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that is. Like I know it's like cutting out all the carbs and
you're cutting out carbs. You eat a higher percentage of fat. So
see, I like my pasta. I would be screwed.
Yeah. Well, you can eat some keto pasta. But it's
I've tried like the wheat pasta and the gluten-free pasta. That crap is nasty.
Look, the only way, like all these keto recipes and stuff, it's like at some point, it's like if you're going to do a thing, you just have to do the thing and not try to make it fun or nice.
So is she saying that you cut out the carbs, but you add more butter?
Yeah, more. You put in more good fats, like healthy fats, like avocados, real butter.
Nope, I'm out there.
Real butter.
Oh, I don't use fake butter anymore. All I buy is actual cream butter.
Yeah, so real butter. You don't have to eat avocados. That's just an example of a healthy fat.
Ooh. Is rice? She said stay away from starch. I'd be screwed because
any starches. You want to get rid of starches. Like ribeye is good to eat, but you don't want to get rid of all.
Expensive.
Yeah, but if that's all you're eating,
so no bread,
no sugars, no starches.
So I want to show you guys. Oh, I'm sorry. So I want to show you this. So my football team, they do.
Oh, there's another. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta say this. We got another new name in here. What is with all the new names today?
I don't know.
Harbor's Hope.
They know Chris is not here.
Is that why? Okay, Leroy, go ahead. Sorry.
So my football team that I used to be on, it's a Steelers fan club, and they do a Biggest Loser challenge, and 2 years in a row I won, and they told me I can't do it no more. This is my picture.
Holy crap! Look at how buff you are, Leroy.
And then here's the write-up of what they wrote.
29 whopping pounds. Wow. I feel the love there. Yeah, Corey is right. So Corey is broken. Just so you know, if anybody doesn't know, Corey is broken. He hurt his shoulder because he slept wrong on it. Now his back hurts because he slept wrong. And we have one of those fancy beds, whatever, sleep number beds. And so we can't figure out the right number for his side of the bed.
So whenever you guys want to do one for that was for $150.
You won $150? You lost 29 pounds and you won $150.
The only way things work for me like that.
But then I ate the $150 within a month.
He went straight to the fried pie place. For me, like doing something like that, it has to be a competition because I can be competitive like that, or it has to be like, or it has to be like a responsibility. Like I have to feel like I have to tell myself I have to do this for my family so I don't die or something like that, you know.
See, Tina at the Lake Exchange says she's done that carnivore diet. I could not just eat straight meat. Like we know somebody they're on a meat diet. Like they only eat steak, pork, chicken, and no seasoning except for salt.
So let me pitch this to you, okay? I did carnivore for a while and it worked very well for me. But here's the thing, it's like after you get all the carbs and stuff out of your system, you kind of lose your appetite for anything like that. So it's actually really easy to do. But here's the problem. If you break that diet by putting some carbs in your face hole, you just ruin you just ruin it because all those cravings come back really quick. So
tell Josh I said congratulations to our wife, I guess. Is it his
wife?
Oh,
that was Tara. When Tara and I were on the phone the other day for like 3 hours, she was talking about something. So I've never looked back at pictures of Tara. So I went through and I was scrolling through her pictures on Facebook. She did. She used to be into the whole like exercise, whatever. So it was really cool to see. I agree. Harbor Hope says that all those diets work until you get off of them and then you screw yourself. Like all these people who are taking like Ozempic and doing all these, I'm sorry, if this offends anybody, I'm sorry, but you shouldn't have to cheat like that to lose the weight. There has to be some other way than putting something like that in your body to make yourself lose weight.
Right. And I don't want to say this to anyone that offends anyone, like Teresa just said.
Just do it.
I have a couple of ex-girlfriends that did the surgeries and friends that did the surgeries, and I try to tell them, I don't believe in it. I don't believe in it because
I think for health-wise, there are some people that it helps them.
I disagree. I so disagree. I feel like every one of those surgeries they tell you, well, it's a scam. They tell you, well, we can only let you do it, but you still got to lose 20 pounds before you even go.
See, that's what my 600-pound life was. You had to lose it. You had to show, and that's what I don't get. You had to show that you could lose weight before they did the surgery. Well, if you show you can lose weight, why don't you continue to lose it? Now I feel like I'm being judgy, and I don't want to be judgy.
I think it's like this. It's like any of those things will work, but if you don't make changes that sustains what you've done, it's not going to matter. I think that's what's his face, Lonnie. You know, I know they were doing the shots and stuff.
He did, but he got off of it as soon as he could.
Yes, but I'm saying, but like he made some changes. He made some other changes. Like
started running. They started changing what they were eating.
Well, like,
because remember back on his show, wasn't he bringing? Was that him that was bringing his lunch out and eating it on the show while he was recording?
That'd be Leroy.
No, I swear there was somebody else. So,
when I do my diet, I just do fruits and vegetables. That's it. Like only thing I don't eat.
I feel this right here.
Fruits and vegetables.
I do too. But see, I'm not a chocolate fan. I just like sugar. Like, give me something sugar, and I'll eat it.
But it's not stress. It's just the chocolate that owns me.
But people say, "Oh, you have to have protein." Listen, I've done it. I've done it 5 times. Fruits and vegetables for 60 days.
But do you know what? But do you know what? Some of those fruits and vegetables are not good for you because, like apples, they have a lot of sugar in it.
Yeah, but it's
so
not.
My sister-in-law is like like she's diabetic, but she controls it with what she eats, and so she can't eat a lot of apples because. Yeah, did you see that? That hurts. Like, I'm sorry you had to go through that because that's a lot.
That's a lot. Yeah.
What happened?
That Harbor Hope said the magic secret is to get gastric bypass, then get a heart transplant in 2014 and a kidney transplant in 2020. You'll lose weight.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Your insides is a roadmap.
See, SGC Collectibles said he had to have the surgery because he was on death's door.
Again, if I said anything to offend them, you guys, it's not.
No, I'm not saying it to offend this. So we should have prefaced this whole thing with, these are my opinions and my opinions only. Please do not hold it against anybody else that's on here.
I think everybody in the chat's an adult. They get it. They're good.
And they're commenting. They didn't leave, so they get it.
Yeah.
My thing is, like, everybody could walk. Everybody can walk. You can walk. You walk to the bathroom. I feel like if everybody walked.
So here's how I say no to that. Only because one of the comments on a video recently about Plains Profit was that it's not disability. How did they even say it? Something about it's not for people who have disabilities because they can't keep up with walking. So,
well,
not everybody can walk.
Everybody can walk. They just can't walk at the same speed.
Unless you go.
You don't have legs. If you don't have legs, I guess you can walk. You just gotta roll with it, baby. Oh yeah. There you go.
Let's talk about something else.
Well, before we do, David Goggins would say, "It don't matter if all you got is 2 bloody stumps down there. You can get out there and you can move and you can walk. Stay hard."
I'm sorry to hear that about your dad, Sandy.
What do we got?
She said her dad is 86 and has stopped eating, so he won't last much longer. I'm sorry to hear that.
That just happened with my sister. She just passed away about
my dad just passed last week, so it's
she stopped eating and it wasn't long after that. So I'll tell you something that's interesting. One more thing before we get off the subject of food. So I completely cut out sodas. I used to drink my diet Sun Drops all the time. I completely cut those out, and I never was a coffee drinker. So the only thing I've drank for like 6 to 7 weeks now has been water, and Propel. But
I love Propel.
Here's what's interesting is, like, if I didn't, Sun Drop is notorious for having like a lot of caffeine in it, and so like I felt like I had to have that caffeine, and now that I'm completely off of it, no caffeine, like I don't feel any different. I felt different for like a week. I was just sluggish and headaches and the whole deal. But ever since then, like I don't have headaches. I have the same amount of energy I always had. I sleep. I did try it for a few days. I'm gonna yawn again about getting off the soda. But I think it is the caffeine. Like I was doing like the Neo that you just put in the flavored water because I don't like just plain water. Plain water is just it's not for me. So I like the flavored water. So I have bought a lot of like the Walmart, the big sparkling water things, and drank those. But I've never looked into those to see how much sugar, if they have sugar. Now that I'm like well removed from it, I wake up quick. I wake up fully awake. I was like, I don't know. I think the caffeine, I was so dependent on the caffeine that I didn't realize my body would basically act the same way without it after a little while. So
Yeah.
I'm good. But you got to get through
I might
that.
have to try it again. But Tara's serious.
Getting through that. So.
Oh, see, and that's my thing is getting the headaches, the caffeine headache from not having it.
Mm-hmm.
I would have to slowly like take down what I drink.
You got to cold turkey that stuff and just gut it out for a week, and then you'll be
Dude,
okay.
Corey and I would be divorced.
Just don't film a video that week.
I have to. We record every week.
Well, just make your last caffeine right after you film that video. so you got a whole week before you film again.
No, I don't though, because I do Tuesdays. I come in and out of the reseller therapy, and then I record tonight. So
we can put up with you being a little testy for a week.
Oh, can you? Ask Corey how well that goes.
I'm sure you'd be on your best behavior in front of everyone.
Be pleased. Be pleased. So
yeah.
Tara is honestly serious about it. So maybe not around Christmas and Thanksgiving, but maybe we could do it like in January, like a New Year's resolution thing.
When all the other losers do it.
Yep.
For a week.
Yeah. See, Corey would not participate well at Thanksgiving because Thanksgiving is his very favorite holiday of the year.
Hey, dude, I am totally with you on that. My favorite meal is Thanksgiving meal. I love turkey and dressing. My mom
He loves everything about it.
The sweet potato casserole with the brown sugar and the cinnamon.
Hold on, does she do the whole sweet potatoes, like the chunks of sweet potatoes?
No,
or does she mash it? No,
they're mashed up like mashed potatoes, and then they got the marshmallows on top. I love all that. That's my favorite.
No, we have to. My kids have tried eating the mashed up stuff. I don't eat sweet potatoes at all, or yams, whatever they are. But nope, my kids will not eat it that way. They will only eat it if I take a whole yam, the can of yams, dump it in there, and make it that way.
He's getting ready to retire, y'all.
Are you going to bed, Leroy?
He's turning on the TV. He's getting it ready.
Seriously.
Leroy, you need to refire up your YouTube channel, but just make it like the Truman Show. People watch you sleep, watch you eat.
Tara's thinking I'm talking about everybody bulking up before the thing. I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about those are holidays where you eat. It's natural to eat at the holidays. So everybody's going to gain a little bit of weight at the holidays.
That's awesome, Jan. I can imagine. Honest to God, Jan, I think that probably the biggest drug there is sugar. I think sugar is probably worse than cigarettes or anything because. What do you think would be 100%. Harder, Corey? You said cigarettes would be harder.
Corey's already given up cigarettes.
But you think it would be harder to give up cigarettes or sugar, Corey? Seriously.
His was cigarettes, 100%. He would give up sugar because I haven't been buying it. Besides his tea that he drinks every day, I don't think he has a whole lot of sugar. So
I gave up cigarettes when I was 7, so I can't.
Corey he says sugar, but I tell you what, when Corey gave up, so the story behind Corey quitting smoking, he smoked his entire life since he was like 14 years old, right? My son decided to challenge my husband and my father-in-law to challenge to everybody quit smoking. Corey was the only one that did it. But he did it around his birthday. So he started October 1st. His birthday is October 7th. So he did it. And then for his birthday, we decided to go do an escape room. 6 days into him quitting smoking. It was not pleasant.
My dad that just passed, he quit smoking and bought 2 Harley Davidsons with the money that he would have spent on smoking.
Hey. Never mind. Yeah. So what else is new?
Me.
You're new?
So in the chat, I want everybody to I don't want nobody to say it on the show. I want everybody to put it in the chat what they think would the hardest thing for them to give up is. The hardest thing for them to give up. It can't
See,
be.
I could be a smart ass about it, but I'm not gonna.
I'd give up sex, but my wife won't let me.
I was gonna say
Every time I'm out, she pulls me right back in.
sugar. I 100% agree. I will agree with everybody that says sugar.
Yeah. Oh, spending money.
I have to find healthier snack options.
Hello?
It's just Chris. He has a complaint.
Is it Chris or is it Tanya that called him from inside? It's Tanya. Talking about how she's embarrassed now because Brad said he was going to give up sex, but Tanya wouldn't let him. Did you not hear that, Leroy?
No.
Yes, he said it earlier.
That was Tanya. She's in North Carolina.
Oh, that's right. I forgot she was in home.
She's in North Carolina. She's like, is the show still going? And it's like, yeah, because you're like ahead of us time wise. So
Did you tell her you were discussing sex?
No.
yeah,
Of course he didn't.
you can ask her about it though.
Diet Dr. Pepper, see? Smoking, sugar.
Sugar for sure.
A lot of them are sugar.
But
Nancy says smoking.
But I do have a defense on mine because it could be spending money for reselling, but I still spend more than I need to.
So
That's a big
as
one.
far as the smoking, I will tell you, I do not recommend what's it called? Chantet, which is something that they used to give people to quit smoking. Corey started on that when he first tried to quit smoking, and that stuff is evil. Like the dreams that people have, it's evil. Evil.
Brad, how are the New York Giants beating Philadelphia 13-3?
They got that new quarterback.
Who's playing?
Giants and Eagles.
So I gotta tell you about this. So on TikTok, I follow a lady. They call it NF Elementary. She teaches her kids in her classroom about football. So they each have to draft their own team.
Really?
And they write letters to these teams, and these teams are freaking amazing, all of them, because they will send these kids like stuff to support, team themed stuff. So they'll send them signed jerseys or whatever. 2 of them so far, because they're based out of Florida, when those teams have come to Florida to play, they have given those kids and their dad or their mom or whoever tickets to go watch the football game.
That's cool.
It's super cool, just the fact that they teach them all the different things about it.
Being home is like, I'm not spending money because I'm not going anywhere but my brothers and my mom's, and I'm like researching, like reselling stuff, like things. I don't have to worry about eBay. I'm worried about it because I need the money, but I'm not worried about it. But I'm focusing on learning more about it. I'm watching videos. I'm watching videos on business.
Are you watching our videos? You'll learn something, Leroy. You don't watch my video, do you?
I have a hard time watching your video.
Why?
Because I can't watch you guys look at each other. It drives me crazy. I love you guys with all of my heart. All of it.
What?
But to see you guys look at each other and talk to me at the same time, it doesn't work.
Well, suck it, Leroy.
Hey, Teresa, I'm like you. At least I would speak the truth. And it's not bad. I love your videos. But I just...
You're fine, Leroy. I don't care if you watch me or not. Corey says, what the hell is he supposed to look at?
The screen. So, Teresa, how was your day today? Just like we're doing right now. Oh, my day is fine. Hey, Corey, did you know that we have the Star Trek, blah, blah, blah? Yeah.
So Nancy asked if we're all in the Midwest. I am in the Midwest. I am based out of South Dakota, but the rest of them are not. They're all West Coast, East Coast. I don't know what coast you are.
I might be in heaven if I keep messing with Teresa today.
I'm in
I'm
southern.
ignoring you, Leroy. I'm ignoring you.
I'm in southern Middle Tennessee.
I love you guys, and I'm just teasing you. So be
You're
nice.
fine. So I'm in South Dakota. Brad is in Tennessee. Leroy is normally in South Carolina, but he's currently in Rhode Island.
He goes all up and down the East Coast. That's his thing.
And then Chris, who's not here, who you're missing out on all the fun, Nancy. So you have to make sure you come back and check out next week when all the chaos comes.
You definitely have to come when Chris comes
It's
back.
based out of South Carolina.
Hurricane
Oh,
Chris.
no.
Hurricane
It's South
Chris.
Carolina by way of Georgia, because he's in Georgia every other day.
So Chris is not here because he's on vacation. Chris is always on vacation.
He only takes
Brad,
one
did you
vacation.
freeze up?
No. He's texting Tanya. Now he froze up.
Bradley! He looks like he's sleeping. Does he not look like he's sleeping? Brad's taking a nap. Corey says the only time I look at Teresa is so I can tell if she's going to take a swing. I don't swing. He actually looks at me to see if I'm yawning. Because I yawn a lot.
At least he looks at you. My wife doesn't look at me. So.
She looks at you, Leroy. Brad, go out and come back. So it sounds like we're going to have to do a challenge, Leroy.
Okay.
Because everybody's in on the challenge.
I've seen that.
Like SGC Collectibles is in on it. Tara's in on it.
And it doesn't have to be, it really doesn't have to be like a big money thing.
Nancy must watch our videos because she says I look at Corey. That's because Corey talks a lot. That I look at Corey more than Corey looks at me. That's because Corey talks a lot.
I think we should do it.
Mark's is up for it.
I think we should let them help us decide the rules.
Who?
Everybody who's willing to compete. Usually it's like we make the rules. Well, why don't we let them make the rules?
Maybe.
Or give a suggestion to make the rules. Let's do it that way.
See, Tina from the Lake Exchange is down for the dude. We might have to make this like a big thing for the reseller Biggest Loser contest.
But here's the thing. Let's do it and then see all the excuses why Chris can't. Love you, Chris. Love you, buddy.
See, Jan gets it. Jan gets the facial expressions I make when Corey's talking to me, when he's talking on our videos, is because I'm just dumbfounded with some of the stuff that he says.
It could be something like $5 a piece. If we have 10 people, that's $50.
Should we have a Discord channel or a Facebook group? I think a Facebook group would be easier. You have Facebook, Leroy? Do you?
Why'd you have to get all big on me?
I don't know. Who put me big? Leroy, did you do that?
I can't.
I don't know how to make me not big. Brad, did you make me big?
No. My computer just died.
So while you were gone, we decided we're
going to do the challenge. We have like almost everybody in our chat is up for the challenge.
Proving the fact that reselling is bad for your health.
What the? Something just fell in here and I don't know what.
What do you do when you're at home working and there's nothing else you can do but work? You also eat.
If there's a reason,
that's Leroy.
If there's a reason.
See, here's the deal, Tara. I'll do it with you. I just got to get my treadmill out. And then I can talk to Tara on the phone while I walk.
Well, I really feel like the weight should be registered.
But see, here's the thing. I don't like people seeing my feet, so I don't want to show you my scale. Because I don't want you to see my feet.
So put a paper towel over your feet.
Then you can't see the scale.
Yeah, you can.
And that adds weight to it.
A quarter of an ounce. But you don't have to.
Dan, you will have to buy a scale. They are $10 at the World of Walmart.
Or you can do what I do. You can just roll over to the truck weigh station. They'll take care of it for you.
Hey, hold on. SGC, I call BS because you know what? I stand a lot. When I'm out here taking pictures, I am on my feet. I do not sit and take pictures.
Now, how about the people who can't do the competition? How can they compete?
They can just suck it. That's all.
I'm just trying to figure out where we could put Chris in.
Oh, Chris,
You missed it. You missed it, Brad. When you went out, Leroy and I were talking about all the excuses that Chris would come up with on why he couldn't participate in the Biggest Loser.
Oh, yeah. This is true.
Nick Picker said, "Go ahead and use your shipping scale to stand on." Well, that's easy to do if you have a scale that goes up to a certain weight. A lot of the shipping scales only go up to 100 pounds.
Yeah, my scale only goes up to 65. I'm about 200. I'm about 200 short.
I only stand to work, so
you could go to anywhere. Like you could go to a business in town and ask them if you can weigh yourself on their scale. Go to the local veterinarian. They will let you weigh yourself on the scale.
What's those treadmill desk things? Those
just the walking things that are down on the floor?
Yeah.
I have an actual treadmill that has not been used in like 2 years.
Hey, before we go, I want to do two things. One, I want to thank our sponsor, Wolfman Goodies, for taking care of things. Okay. The other thing I want to do before we miss out and before I forget is I want to promote this thing.
Oh, Bradley.
It's one of the most useful tools you'll ever have. It's a box stretcher. It's not a box resizer in the sense that you cut the box size down, but you do change the shape of the box. And Corey and Teresa, I think, have a video about it. So if you want to know exactly how it works,
do.
That video.
So here's a standard box resizer that lets you shrink boxes down in size in height-wise. What Brad is talking about is this one, which is a box stretcher, which allows you to cut boxes into different shapes, lengthwise, widthwise, that way, not up and down. Corey's going to be mad at me. Hold on, I got to put these away or he'll yell at me.
It's well worth it. If you would, they're probably not going to say it, but I will say it. Go to gramsandpops.com, gramsandpopsvintage.com. Is it the full gramsandpopsvintage.com?
It is Grams and Pops, all spelt out, vintage.com.
Yeah. And get you one of these. If you find yourself having a box that's just not quite big enough in one direction, you can slightly alter the shape of it and get stuff in there. I've had to do it 3 different times this week, and I really don't.
I am not going to take credit for that because that is not a me thing. That is a Corey thing because he is the one that primarily resizes a lot of our big boxes. So
we're gonna have to.
Corey designed it. He built it. He prints them. I don't do anything with it.
We're gonna have to wait to do this challenge until I get home because there's no way.
Well, we'll probably pick. Corey, oh my God. He said yes. So if you buy a box resizer, we can't afford to buy healthy food, but if you do buy a box resizer, it'll help me afford healthy food.
I disagree with that. I totally, because I do it every year, and I disagree. If you eat as much as I eat, eating healthy is a lot cheaper than eating junk food.
Well, here's what I'm going to agree, and here's why I'm going to agree with you. Whenever I take the discipline to actually start eating better, I start eating way less. It's like I don't snack between meals and all of those things. So yeah, in the long run, it's cheaper to eat healthy. So
I do agree with what do they call it? Something is habit is creature.
A creature of habit.
Yeah. I believe in that. Like even when I was doing the listing every day and I did it after like 15 days, it was just in my head. So
here's the deal. So I think we have to have some back talk between us to discuss some of it, to figure out, I can make a Facebook group, whatever, and we can join people. Ooh, that's a good idea. We could give one away at Plains Profit. Sorry, I got sidetracked. We could give one of the box resizers away at Plains Profit. But I think we'll have some back talk between us and figure out the whole thing of how we're going to go about it, who's allowed to join, and all of that stuff. And then next week, we'll try and have an update on all of that fun stuff. Does that sound like a plan? Leroy?
I can't agree or disagree.
We're going to chat on Instagram, Leroy, about what we're going to do.
No, because I'm not making any promises till I get to South Carolina.
Well, you better figure out how to buy a ticket and get your ass home.
I love it.
Okay. Janet says that we need a weight loss prayer. I'm sorry.
Okay. I'll get that in there. We'll get that in there. Are we ready?
We're ready.
We're ready. Well, once again, thank everybody for stopping in to the Pure Hustle podcast. We hope you enjoyed your time with Mike and Orlando and our special friend Leroy.
Would you quit saying?
Sorry. But we like to close with a prayer. So if everybody would just bow your heads, we'll say the prayer. You guys ready? Bow your heads.
Let's go.
All right. So first of all, God, help all the stupid people figure out their shipping for eBay. They need help with that. God, we pray you to help all us Quasimodos learn how to kill that cursed sugar monster and lose weight, get healthy. We pray that you'd help Chris catch the biggest fish ever. And while you're at it, take some of that anger out of him so when he comes back, he won't be irritated all the time. Pray you get Leroy home safe. And God, because the people up there they can't handle the load and the strain on their food supply. He's going to starve them all. All these things in your name. Amen.
I knew he was going to say that.
Hasta la vista, baby.